Hi, that's not very clear, is it? Is that any better? Hi, if you don't understand me now, you soon will, because karma dictates that we experience those experiences where we learn what we didn't learn previously. So, in Chawson, just having a walk. So, experience dictates that we experience those experiences that we need to experience. Chawson School, yeah, Chawson. In order to learn what we need to learn. So that might mean meeting someone that uses you. That might mean meeting someone that, I don't know, I'm just saying that karma has a way of teaching us what we need to learn in order to evolve. Whether it's pain, whether it's suffering, whatever it is, that's the same thing, isn't it? But that's what karma is, basically. We're here to evolve, we're not here to just... What I'm saying is we all have a purpose in the grand scheme of things. It might not seem like it, but we all do have a purpose in the grand scheme of things. So, today you might be suffering, but if you are, think about what those lessons you can learn from them lessons. So for instance, if you can't get what you want, because the main people who gave you the money to have what you want have gone from your life, then what does that teach you? It teaches you to be more self-sufficient, be more self-independent. From a young age, I was chucked out of the house for maybe, I don't know, even when I was a kid actually, my mum used to say, go out, don't come back till it's night time. And that was when she was sober, but I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I mean, these are the lessons that we need to learn. It was probably good in a way that I was pushed out of the house from a young age, because it did actually teach me to be self-sufficient from a young age. But I know people who had a very pampered existence when they were younger. I can think of one person, Lee. But the thing is, at some point, you will have to learn, even he will have to learn to be self-sufficient. Do you think this is the worst pandemic that's happened in the world? I don't think so. You think it's the worst that'll ever happen? I don't think so. See what we're doing at the moment is heating. What we're doing at the moment is heating the planet up. I'm trying not to swallow flies. This means, that all the germs and bacteria and everything at the North Pole and the South Pole, all the ice, will melt. And methane will push all those germs and bacteria up into the atmosphere, where we'll breathe it in. Even now, we haven't breathed it in for maybe a million years. So, what I'm saying, I guess, is that lots and lots of unknown bacteria is going up into the atmosphere right now as I'm speaking, and we don't know what effect that's going to have on people. We have no idea what effect that's going to have on people. Yet, regardless, the global warming is happening regardless of the consequences. So. It is a concern of mine, yes, because I want my niece to live to an old age, you know? I've got someone's following me. I'll go this way. Got a pillar of salt. Droitwich. So it is a concern of mine. Oh God, I've got my driving lesson tomorrow. I was just thinking what I was doing tomorrow. Am I going to fit that in with the gym and everything? No. So yeah, it is a concern of mine because obviously I want to see my niece reach a grand old age. I mean, when I do buy a car, I'd like to buy an electric car, but they need to lower their prices for electric cars. I think Henry has an electric car. He has one of them plugs that he plugs into in his driveway. There's a plug that he can plug it into. Oh, that person's following me now. I've got someone else is walking towards me. So as I was saying, I think we're all doing an experiment on the planet, and this is really dangerous because we don't know the effect of what's going to happen or how it's going to affect people or whatever. So yeah. Oh, I know what I could have done today. I could have got my hair cut. I can't even think. What I could have done today. Got my hair cut. Probably be closing by now, wouldn't I was about to move back to Droitwich in a couple of years. I'm definitely going to have to move out that flat in a couple of years' time now. Because Luna will have puppies soon. And then if I keep one of her puppies, a girl one for instance, or if there's a new puppy I'm going to get, when she has puppies, so I need a bigger place. So I'm thinking of one of these houses maybe in Droitwich in a couple of years' time. Don't know when yet, but a couple of years. I'm a little bit fed up already. A little bit. It's supposed to be calf today, but stupid trains and because of the football, a lot of the trains have been cancelled. I'm meeting on Tuesday instead. And then there's this thing with Ricky as well, which is go away flies. And there's this thing with Ricky, which is a bit complicated because of his mental health issues and that. So. I give all my business on you, sure I shouldn't be. And I'm chatting to Chris as well, and it's like, which one do I choose? Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, football's annoyed me today because it's cancelled a lot of the trains and stuff. Well, it's only a few days till Tuesday, I suppose. So. Well, I'm busy the weekend anyway, so it's probably a good job she said Tuesday because I'm busy the weekend. I'll walk Socks around that lake, that thing over there. Socks is nan. Got some Socks is nan when Henry was on holiday the once. They just take me out by the red line, isn't it? Trying to think the best way to go. Yeah, I could go this way. Got a million flies again. You strawberries. You stay away from me, bee. No. Healthy to walk anyway, so I don't mind. I don't mind. Excuse me.
Sorry, you play golf?
Thank you.
Well, the value
Getting busier. What time is it now? It's getting busier. People walking their dogs. I swear men just try to confuse me, I swear, they just try to confuse me, that's all. Something was behind me. I do not want to be followed, thank you very much. Good job I don't need it. Oh yeah, I was going to say on Facebook. I didn't know whether people would be offended if I said it. Basically, I don't know if it's because I've been using too many butt plugs over the years or whatever, but my hole, or whatever you want to call it, is really loose, and it's always wet all the time. So, where's that bank going? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. Across the road. I'm going to get rid of it, I swear. So I have a lot. I buy a lot of. Well, I've got maybe 5, perhaps something like that. Maybe. But I've got dildos as well. And yeah, I've heard about it, and I thought no, men don't have that, but I don't know. Obviously, I was wrong because I mean, I've been using butt plugs for years. I think that's how I survived. Living with Lee all those years. I used to get a. I used to buy a big butt plugs. I'm crouched to take my clothes into Lee's bathroom at King's Court, number 1 King's Court, and stuff it up my jacksie. Yeah. I read about it, but I didn't think men could actually. Yeah. Oh, I bought it. Oh, bless. I didn't think men could actually have like a wet bussy or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm going to finish the video now because I'm talking rubbish. I'm talking jibber jabber. Yeah. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Jibber jabber, jabber jibber, jibber jabber, jabber jibber. Did you? They're not poop on me. I mean, I'd like a relationship again, but and I said I was going to stop waffling on, but Ricky's see, I can understand from what he's gone through. I thought, whoa. I thought, whoa, that is what you call a bad relationship. His ex, Ben, moves his boyfriend in. No, moves Ricky to Leamington, where Ricky doesn't know anyone. And then Ben moves his boyfriend into their flat and says he'll be his carer instead of being his boyfriend. So I suppose technically he's not cheating, but living with an ex that close, it must be very difficult to separate relationship from friendship or whatever. I mean, I haven't lived properly with Lee since my ex Lee. I haven't lived with him properly since 2010. I mean, I've lived with him for a few months when things have gone bad in my relationships or bad with. But actually properly live with someone. I mean, actually properly live with him. I haven't done it in ages. Not since about 2010. And then there's Chris, who's a lot more dependable, a lot more level-headed. But I think that's what the universe is telling me. It's saying you need someone level-headed, because I'm quite what's it called? I was going to use the word fragile, but I don't know if I could describe that about myself really, because all the martial arts I do and stuff. But my mental health maybe is a little bit fragile, perhaps. Well, let's put it like this: I don't think I'm as level-headed as Chris. I'm not sure whether. I think the only time I've been as level-headed as Chris is before 2014. I think that's the only time. Before 2014 was the only time I've ever been as level-headed as Chris. Other than that, I've never been as level-headed as Chris. No, I have, but before 2014. Yeah. Too many relationships, that's what it is. Been in more than I can count on both hands. Because he said to me, he says, oh, he's only been in 2 relationships. And then he asked me how many I've been in, and I was sort of, I'm like, let's put it like this, I haven't I haven't been out of a relationship for more than a few months since I was about 12 years of age. Let's see if I can remember them all. Claire Ormod, when I was about 12 years of age and she was 13. She came on to me. Another girl called Maurice Horton, when I was about maybe 15, 16 or something. And she was younger. Again, she came on to me. She was kissing me with a gob full of chocolate in the cinema. Apparently she's got like 6 kids now, apparently, that's what I heard. There's another one called Joanne. I don't know. Lots and lots and lots and lots of relationships. I think the most I went through was in my 30s, I think. In my 30s I must have gone through about at least 10 relationships. Even between 2010 and 2014 I went through quite a lot of relationships. I can't even think of how many. I'd say probably over 10, yeah. No, I'll give up trying to count. I give up. I can't think of enough. I can't think of all their names. I think after 2000. I think 2001 was the first. 2001, 2002 was the first gay relationship I had. Yeah, 2001, 2002. But, I'm just doing this walk because it's a nice walk. And luckily it hasn't rained, so that's good. Go to the gym tomorrow. Saturday's supposed to be going to Cheltenham with Lee. Sunday go to the gym again. Monday. I've got Monday for. What should I do on Monday? Go up Birmingham or something. Spend some dollars. Tuesday meet up with Kath. You know, every time they bring out the football, there's always bloody problems. I remember when I was in college, back in the 90s, late 90s, and people were like, this is in Birmingham, this is because I lived in Birmingham back then. People were dancing on top of the double-decker buses and stuff. They were trying to climb on top of the double-decker bus in Harbin, in Birmingham. And I thought, oh my god. Sticks in my mind, actually. I was only like a teenager at the time, but it sticks in my mind. It's not rain, is it? It better not rain. Not yet, anyway. Until I get indoors. Which way shall I go now? York Avenue. I'll go this way. Alright then, that's enough of me yapping on, jibber jabbering on. God bless everyone, God bless, 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 bless.